So in Germany, they have a new term for down tempo, which is...
You gonna mock me again?
No, it's just funny. It's cute. And I think it also works in English because we call a snail a Schnecke.
Schnecke.
A Schnecke. So they started calling slow techno Snackno.
Oh, that is so good. So with each episode, I always list the name of the artist, where they're from, and then the genre of music that we play. So do you mind if I call it electronic world music?
I love
slash Schneckno.
Yeah, I love that.
How do you spell it?
I mean, I don't really use it for my music because I feel like since I'm more on that world music thing, it's like, but that, oh, I love that song. Oh, that's beautiful, Schneckno.
Have I played Schneckno? Is this Schneckno and that's
I would say
music?
like this is and that's not, but definitely I would say it's more Schneckno than like, I feel like...
I've always identified as, you know, more Schneckno than the average guy. It's Coburg of late. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us in the garage tonight, she is internationally renowned for her multicultural sound, forever touring and collecting the world's soundtrack in her wake. She's brought her unique global palette to 5 continents and counting, from fusion in Germany to Wonder Fruit in Thailand and every major festival in between. Please welcome, from Berlin via planet Earth, Martha van Straaten.
Doof, doof, doof in the air tonight. House music from home never felt so right. Now your neighbors awake in the 3058. It's Coburg.
Wow, what an intro, what an entrance. Martha van Straaten, aka Hannah. How are you? Welcome to Melbourne.
Thank you so much. I'm doing so great since I'm here.
Yeah, you literally just got here. Now, what I'm amazed at is that of everywhere in Melbourne to stay, you're staying in Coburg.
I heard you have a beautiful garage here, so I asked for an Airbnb in Coburg.
I like to think that you just put that on your rider. I want to be near the garage.
Yeah, near the garage.
Yes.
Whichever ones.
Now, you had... it was actually pretty quick for you to agree to come on the show, which I was really touched with.
Yes.
Why?
You sent me a list of people that you had so far here, and there were, of course, most of them I knew, and there were 2 of them, especially one of them, which is Bebetta, that you had here.
Shout out to you, Annika. Absolutely
Shout out,
love you.
Annika, we love you.
We love you.
You are the sweetest.
Yeah. She will be watching this. So, mwah, mwah, mwah. And her beautiful partner, Palf, as well. We love you too.
Are they still? Yeah, of course, they're still together. They were together, I think I was 18, so that must have been maybe...
Like last year?
Last year, exactly. Yeah, but she's basically the reason why I started playing, I think.
Oh, wow, that's really special. Now, what I know about you and Bebetta is that you're both from the German town of Bremen.
Did you know the town before us?
The town before you?
Did you know the town before you met us? Did you hear of it before?
No. Actually, yes, I did. Do you know why?
Werder Bremen, football.
Excuse me?
What is it? The Bremer Stadtmusikanten.
Okay, I assume this is Deutsch that you're speaking right now. No, it's because you guys, you're actually the 3rd artist that we've had from what I write down as Bremen, but it's pronounced Bremen. Bremen. Is Thomas Schumacher as well.
Oh, wow.
Famous techno artist, was our first ever international guest, also from Bremen. Now, just to put things into perspective, Bremen is the same size as my hometown, which is Canberra, which is only 8 hours away. I've only had 1 guest from Canberra on this show. Shout out to your doppel. And now you are our 3rd guest from Bremen.
So epic.
Yeah, well,
and I could send you many more.
Well, they're obviously putting something in the water because there's so many amazing artists coming through. Is there some kind of inspiration in the town for you?
It definitely feels like a very tolerant and green thinking
Got you.
city. So yeah, I feel like growing up there is definitely there's like not much, but there's definitely like a political consciousness in the city, and also in the majority. There's like a big middle class that is really, green thinking, really, tolerant, I would say.
And do you think that's what kind of kick-started you on your global mission?
I don't think so.
Oh, what? It sounds like you have an answer. What If I was to put you on the spot, which is what I will, well, in front of all of your adoring fans.
Yes.
In threading your rich global tapestry of sound, what is your mission?
I mean, I feel there were many influences, but I feel it really started with the tape collection of my dad. And also just the musical taste of my mom, which she wasn't like a crazy musician, but she, like, both of them liked music a lot.
Cool.
And my dad just had like all these amazing tapes, which I actually, now that he passed like some years ago, I got all the tapes, and when I listened to them, starting to listening to them again, really made me realize like there's all these Andes like folklore tapes of. So there's Colombian drums and. From the African picnics, like the yodeling, African yodeling, and all these crazy sounds.
Oh, wow. Oh, see, it was actually exposed to you from a young age, was the music of the world.
And not really consciously, but just like rediscovering that and remembering, especially the Andes tape, how much I loved that as a child.
Do you mean the Andes like Andes?
Yeah, like the Latin Andes, the mountains. Yeah, like
I heard undies. Like the underwear, so
yeah.
Okay. It's just okay, so you were exposed to that from a young age, and then when did you start, I suppose, translating that into your own expression?
So I think another important part was that I was just always really, really keen on collecting music, because of course I'm born 91, so I also had I had tape cassettes as a child, but then CDs were introduced and they got cheap, and I don't know if I make this up in the review, but I remember me putting my first pocket money on a CD, and I feel like that was always like what I was saving money for, was like the new Lou Bega, Mambo Number 5. Yeah, all of this. But I just remember I was 6 and I would go like to in this like big pharmacy that would have these cheap CDs with the cover versions. But when you're 5 or 6, you don't realize, and you just read like the title. And I put all my pocket money in, and I go home and I put it in, and it's like these cheap cover versions. And I just spent all my €5 that I saved for like 2 months.
Oh, that kills me.
Yeah, so I just feel like that was always this thing. And then iPods came, and I was just, LimeWire came. I was just always like, I wanted to have the music. And I feel that kind of was like I think we all did that. Maybe that's not
By the way, we are almost the same age.
Yeah.
I was born in 89. So all of these like momentous cultural musical moments that happened to you, I fucking remember Lou Bega, Mambo Number 5 coming out and buying that CD single. I remember LimeWire, Kazaa Lite, spending the entire day downloading one MP3. It was probably like an Eminem mashup with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Oh, you were there too.
Yeah, Eminem.
I thought I saw you there. Yes.
Sneaking into 8 Mile. I mean, you were old enough. I wasn't. I couldn't go into 8 Miles, so we made this whole big thing about whatever. But yeah, I feel. I mean, a lot of people collected music, but I feel that was like, yeah, for me in a way, like I really wanted to have it, and it kind of already was like. Do you remember this song Tarkan Kiss? This Turkish song where he has like these.
I don't know. There's a bigger Turkish population in Germany. I wonder if that you were maybe exposed to more Turkish music.
Yeah.
So tell me about that song, though. Is that why is that song important?
I don't sing it, but I feel like that was like...
Sing it!
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, that is a perfect rendition. You really transported me back to Istanbul.
So, yeah, I feel... Like, thinking back now, I feel like I would even maybe play that. I wouldn't play it, but maybe in a funny mashup, because it has like all these Turkish elements in it. But yeah, and then I started going to my first clubs, and I think that was the most transformative. That was the moment when I saw Bebetta playing, when I knew.
Did you see her in your hometown?
So I saw her in my hometown. I was still with my very first boyfriend, Moritz.
Shout out to you, Moritz.
Mwah.
Mauritz.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. And
hey, man.
And so, yeah, so I was going to parties already, and I liked it, and I was like crazy about going to dance just because I love dancing.
Love that.
But the other night...
She was dancing like crazy during sound check. I was like, please stop dancing because we're not filming yet.
This stuff is expensive.
Yeah. Too much fun. Excuse me.
But yeah, I remember him and like some of the. So he was of course a bit older, and he knew about the.
Why? Of course.
Because he knew about the hot stuff.
Oh, sweet.
So he heard about that place, and he took me there. And partying before, I would always wear my, I was 15 or 16. I would always wear my high heels.
By the way, can we just get a shot of these fucking epic boots down here? Martha absolutely rocking it. Because I know you're going to be in Texas in 2 weeks. So you're obviously just practicing.
Yeah, I'm getting prepared.
Yeah, nice. Nice. In fact, that's why you're hanging an upside-down cactus off your ear as well.
I bought this in Melbourne 2 years ago.
Oh, nice. Melbourne, nice.
Melps?
Well, yeah, there you go.
Nam.
I
I bought it in Nam 2 years ago.
Now you sound like a local.
And I found this on the street in Brunswick for free, and I'm still rocking it.
You found that?
Yeah.
Like on the street?
On the street.
You like picked it up off the ground?
Picking up trash.
No, that's fucking awesome. That's great. That is upcycling. Like we can all learn from Martha Van Straaten here. So I digress. So your older boyfriend Moritz, he knew the cool places, so he took you to Babette's show.
So it's like this fucked up place from the outside. It's all dirty, and like there's funny people, like different people than like usually would be in these like funny clubs where I were. Was like spending my time where I would always, where you, as a girl in your high heels, you would always have to keep your eyes open because like there was like some weird dudes like behind you.
That sucks.
It was so annoying. But yeah, we're going to this place and I'm like walking into my high heels. And I'm like, this funny people here. What a funny mix of people, like all kinds of people. And we walk in and then we walk upstairs to this floor. And it's getting really dark and like all these different people. I was just like wondering. I was like, what is this? And then you hear these like really beautiful house, but really like minimalistic house, really clean beats with all these like epic jazz samples, but really like OG, beautiful jazz, but really clean.
I'm just trying to work out the year, if it was about 16 years ago.
Must have been 2006.
Okay. Yeah,
maybe?
cool. So, oh wow. So you were listening to, because I know like, the clubs in Australia, at least the mainstream clubs, are playing like electro house.
So that's where I was coming from. That's where like I had to like, you know.
Handbag house.
Yeah,
that's what they call it, which is literally, it's, the name of it is about people dressed like you were going to nightclubs.
I was one of them,
Okay, nice.
Or like French house.
Yeah. I like French house.
Yeah, but yeah, going into that, like whatever. I walk in there and I hear this beautiful music that I'm like, I never heard that before because it's like so clean and like not like pushy at all, but just really beautiful.
That's great.
And then there's this dark giant room and all these people and like some of them have their eyes closed and just like everybody's just like getting lost in the music. And I look up and there's this woman. And she's there like so calm, like meditative, just like spinning her records and like playing such an epic set. And that was Babette.
Wow.
And I think it must have been one of her first sets. And so then I started like, I asked people about her, not that night, but later, because then after that night became like my home club where I started to go every weekend.
Was that her residency as well? Does she play there regularly?
I think so, yeah. I think it's the club where she started, and it's called Zucker Club. And maybe she mentioned it too.
Who knew that she worked at a soccer club?
Yeah. So Zucker means sugar.
Oh, okay.
And
nice.
so that was the...
Not like the Moreland Soccer Club, which is just around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like Zuckerberg,
yeah.
You know?
Oh, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
I hear you.
So, and the logo of it was just like this sugar cube, so it was obvious what they meant.
That.
I didn't get that.
As in like acid. Oh.
Can I say that here?
Yeah, fuck yeah, we can talk about acid. Fucking acid.
So yeah,
that really came out of you like you were dying to let everybody know.
What?
That you wanted to say acid desperately.
I didn't say that.
I'm just hearing what I want to hear.
Come on, focus.
I look at you and I feel like I'm tripping. I'm just going to be honest here. Like, I'm just waiting to wake up. Can you pinch me? Oh my God, I'm alive and we here, baby.
So yeah, and that was her spinning records, and I think, to be honest, I have never seen a woman DJing before. I think that was actually the first, and I've been to clubs before that, but I've never seen a woman on the decks before. And she was there, and she was so relaxed. It was like, it was such a peaceful energy in that room, and everybody was just like going mad, but like just by themselves, no? Everybody was just in their own zone and really like feeling the music. And then
That's so special.
I was there in my high heels, you know, just like fast, like looking around. I couldn't see much. It was so dark, but I was like, what's happening here? And then nobody would like get on my nerves. And at some point I just closed my eyes and I danced for like 2 hours or something.
Wow.
And that was such a epic experience for me, because before that, clubbing was so different to me.
And then the Martha Van Straaten that stands before us was born.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's so cool. Now, look, we can and will talk forever, but speaking of seeing a female DJ, how do you feel about giving our amazing audience that privilege right now?
I'm gonna play you a track. I'm gonna start with one of my very favorite new discoveries.
Sweet.
Her name is La Chica. She's just featuring on that track by Montoya. She's Franco-Venezuelan, and she is my new goddess.
Nice.
I just love her so much. So let's start with her singing on that tune.
We have Martha Van Straaten joining us on Coburg Up Late. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Talk to me in the mic, just so you know that our audience can't hear us if there's no microphone. What did you just say?
I said this is a 99 before. Because before I was starting at a 70 and you didn't like that so much. That was evil, no?
Oh my God, are you blaming me in front of everybody?
That was my big plan.
Oh, this is my big plan all along. So look, we are back to backing. And I was like, you're like, how do you feel about 70 beats per minute? I'm like, it makes me incredibly nervous. The slowest thing. I actually do have a single tune at 75 beats per minute. I'd happily mix it, but...
You could just come in with 140 and kind of double time. And
that's what I was thinking of doing. Do you know what I was thinking is actually 140 beats per minute, or roughly, is Lou Bega, Mambo Number 5. And because I play like commercial clubs sometimes, so I have that track. But then I was like,
can we finish with that? I just want to, oh my God.
Maybe, if you play your cards right, I will. So anyway, 99 is I'm a lot more comfortable with that. Are you okay to play a back-to-back with me at about this tempo?
I love that, yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate you. That's awesome. We got Martha Van Straaten on Coburg Up Late. Take it away. You're up next, by the way. You play 2 tracks, I play 1. Mate, I love that you're rocking the hat, headphones, and sunnies at the same time. That's legendary. Oh, and the upside down cactus. Hey, can we just talk about slower music for a moment? Because
Yes.
something that I really admire that you have shared before is heart rate. Specifically, playing to music that is below the average heart rate, you've found has had like there's a profound effect that happens.
I think so. Can you feel it already?
Yeah, I was noticing that I'm kind of calming down. This is like a musical marijuana.
Yeah, exactly. Now, soon we don't need it anymore because it all will be legalized. But
That's right.
then I'm gonna play it really pushy until that gets legalized.
Until you can play musical acid.
Limpio no se queda más en la selva, limpio lo dejo irse a donde va. Limpio no se queda más en la selva, limpio lo dejo irse a donde va. Déjalo se quedó en lo alto, no tiene cadena, despierto lo veo. Déjalo se quedó en lo alto, no tiene cadena, despierto lo veo.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hannah, I just learned about the spiral function today.
Oh my god, I'm stuck on it. It's
Yeah.
so good.
It was sick because it was like an echo, but more it intensifies
Yeah.
rather than falling away.
And you can just like take the fader down and then you just hold it there for hours.
Yeah, you know, it's what I'm really appreciating about what you've done already is you've played two very non-techno tunes,
Yeah.
but you've played them and mixed them in a techno style.
That's what I figured out later because that's what where I'm coming from. So also your other guest, Oliver Koletsky, that was like my
Shout out to you, Ollie.
Ollie, we love you. Thank you for all your support and what you do. And we love you, Ollie. And yeah, and I was such a big fan when I started getting into that music. Like I was
Into techno.
yeah, into all electronic. I think I was I was really open to all of it in the beginning. I wish today I was still that open to everything, but I'm not. And so,
I'm really getting closed-minded vibes from you.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, you know,
and
Martha
it's
Van Straaten was
true.
great. She's just such a stiff, though.
I'm coming from a tolerant city, but like I needed to be different then.
Aha! So we've cracked the code. It was such a tolerant city, hence Martha Van Straaten is born.
And yeah, and so I feel like since when I started to learn DJing, I was really into like house and especially house music. I was kind of already out of my minimal moment, but I got into house.
Oh, so you did minimal before house.
I was kind of at that soccer club.
Oh, at the soccer club. Yeah, nice.
At the soccer club, there was like definitely minimal nights, and I loved all of it.
I
Like,
get it, especially if you're young. Like, I can see the appeal in it. Like, it's like crack.
yeah, exactly. I was into dubstep, like whatever they were playing. I was like, wow, this is so great. Like,
Whereas like
whatever they had.
house has a bit more of a soul, and I think a
Yeah.
bit more of a nuance, right? And
Yeah.
at least good house, it's perhaps a bit more subtle. What to like about it?
I feel that's also the beautiful thing about it is that it has such a long history, but then it's still like there's like still so much new stuff happening. So it kind of has like such a beautiful long history and so many different sounds. But yeah, so since I feel like I started playing more with like house music and techno and tech house, I was super into tech house. And
That is hard to imagine.
yeah.
I like tech house as well, but I'm just like, excuse me,
Like the bouncy Carter, Berlin.
big hi-hats.
Circus, yeah.
Bung, 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 bung. I mean, it's fun music.
But yeah, that's the music that I started to learn mixing with. So I feel, exactly what you just said.
Ah.
I'm like really mixing kind of more in a house or techno style, but the music is really different. But I feel that's a reason why people come to my sets, and it's like a good way to kind of come into global music because it's like the same structure, kind of like the same build-ups and the breaks and everything, but with like different elements.
Are you collecting this global music on your travels? For example, you played, as you said, Franco-Venezuelan. Were you in France or Venezuela when you got that song?
I was in Mexico, but where I saw her playing. But then I basically started following her, and I saw 3 shows of her in Mexico because I got so fascinated. Yeah, so it's not necessarily that I discover the stuff from the country, but it's definitely that I'm more open and that I'm like finding stuff, or also that I take my phone out and sample some things. Or yeah.
It's inherently clubby. It's still club music. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Like that. That's fucking techno. That is techno music. It's just a different speed, you know?
And then you get like, I feel that's the connecting element through like almost all my tracks is the percussions. Such a solo player, sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Yes, the percussion. Yeah, you've mentioned that you've found like the universal link or the cultural connector between all music of the world is the drums, right?
That's what I figured myself. I mean, I feel also with me, it really brings out something. I actually wanted to look up that word, like how do you call the first humans? How do you call, like, cavemen? I feel it's,
Neanderthal.
Yeah. It's such a, like, cave. I feel like
it's primitive.
I don't want to say that.
Oh, because it's got a negative connotation.
Yeah, kind of.
You want to say it's central to our being, our evolution.
It's like essential.
It's essential. We're getting there. There's a better word. There's a better word than that still. It's Let me mix and we'll think about it. I'm gonna spiral.
Spiral it up, yeah.
I'm gonna spiral out of control. Thinking of that word. Like there's a word for it. I know the one you're looking for.
Can you write in the comments if primitive is okay to say? I don't know if I'm politically correct with that. I feel not comfortable saying it.
Yeah, that's cool. Politics is an interesting one that I kind of do actually want to go in with you. And I'm going to find an appropriate moment to do it. Probably not when I'm doing a spiral.
Coming great together.
Thank you.
Sorry. I'm just panicking because it's coming back so big.
Still hear the spiral. No, you're up. And yeah, microphone.
So me too, you won?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
2-1, like a real life soccer club. Politics.
Yes.
You've said before that learning about German history
yes.
was partial motivation to get out and break down cultural borders through music.
Yeah, I think not really that it wasn't that I made a plan, but it was more like coming together and it made sense to me. It wasn't, it just happened that I felt like that music is important to me.
Yep.
Politically.
Yep.
And it kind of, to me, is the proof that it just gets more beautiful and richer. And yeah, if it all comes together and if we find a way to interweave it.
Yeah.
And that also creates something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like you are quite an idealist with the future of humanity. What do you...
I'm not gonna have children.
Is that because
No, I'm joking.
humans are fucking it all up? Is that the point?
I think that's what I see.
Yeah.
Yes, totally.
It's interesting. So I can't tell if you're an optimist or a pessimist. Because if you're an optimist, it's because you think things could be more beautiful because music can bring people together and break down borders. But if you're a pessimist, you go, humanity's fucked and I'm not going to make any more of them. Where do you sit?
Oh, it's hard. It's hard to tell. I feel like
it's a massive question. But
for the moment, I'm an
wait. Where were we?
I think I'm an optimist in the now, and I'm a pessimist in the future. Not in my personal.
I'm glad I've met you now. That's fantastic. That's great because right now you're great.
Tomorrow we will be fine.
Yeah. Tomorrow is like the hangover of today. What do you mean by that? You have hope for now.
I just feel the moment right now is beautiful. I also, I'm not convinced of anything. I also like to believe that there's much more good news than we realize.
She's an optimist. We got an optimist. I don't know why it's a jingle, but it is.
I just think the world is so perfect, but I think humans are pretty much fucked up, so...
I agree.
I feel like the world is just perfect without us, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I don't get me wrong, I also love humans, like the humans that I meet, and also that's why I love traveling, because it gives me like a feeling of being connected with the whole world.
Yeah.
But then you travel and then you see all the plastic trash everywhere in nature and you thought it's already bad where you come from, but it's just getting worse and worse and worse, like everywhere in the world, so...
I mean, it's well documented that humans are a pest of a species, and like everywhere that and I can use the word Neanderthal or primitive humans here because it's true, but primitive humans, whenever they've appeared at different parts of the globe, it's like within a few hundred years, so much of the native flora and fauna dies. So there's the one side of it, but I love that humans are able to appreciate this beautiful earth too. And I see you as someone that truly does.
I couldn't really focus. What did you say?
We've got Martha Van Straaten on Coburg our plate. Take it away. Those trumpets are making me horny.
So the singer that you hear in this song is, I don't know how you pronounce it perfectly, but it's Ima Sumac, or I think actually you call it Uma Sumac.
Ima Sumac sounds spicy.
Uma Sumac, and she's a Peruvian.
Because sumac is a spice. Anyway, it wasn't funny. Next.
True that, but she's a Peruvian opera singer from the 60s.
Whoa.
No, earlier even, I think like 40s, 50s. My granddad would have her CD, and they called her the bird of bird of paradise because she sings so beautiful. And this is edited by Kush, by our dear friend Kush from Scotland.
Nice. So there you go. There's more family ties in with amazing world music. Your grandfather and your father.
So my granddad played the horn.
Ah, hence the horn.
Yeah.
It's the offbeat has a kind of a glitch hop vibe about it.
Yeah, it's kind of down tech house or something.
Yeah. I know that you saw my down-tempo folder earlier and you go, what did you say? You said it's so funny that you call it down-tempo. Why?
I mean, there was 2 tracks under 100, right? 3?
Oh, you were mocking. It wasn't the name down-tempo. It was my collection.
No, it was just like, well, I feel just the definition of down-tempo is, it's just such a general term that I don't really use it for my stuff.
Yeah. What music do you like? I like slow music.
I like slow music, but then I would see that there's music which is, I mean, it doesn't, like the BPM doesn't really say
define
anything.
it. Oh, look, okay, I'm going to agree with you there. However, EDM is an umbrella term. People use it for electronic dance music, but EDM also describes a sound, and that's like Avicii, Swedish House Mafia.
Yes.
In the same way that down-tempo is an umbrella term that does just describe slow music,
Yeah.
but it's also a genre.
Yeah.
Like down-tempo is like slow organic house, right?
True. Which I don't really count myself in because I feel like my sets define more through the world music.
Yes.
So I like to actually call it electronic world music.
Oh, we love
EWM.
Earworm. It's because there's earworms. Do you know, Hannah mocked me as soon as she came in. She goes, "Ooh, it smells like my house." And then she saw I was burning Nag Champa incense, and she goes, "Oh, it's what do you say? It's incense for beginners." What did you call me?
I mean, that's the first one that somebody would like throw at you as soon as you enter the Indian shop, I guess.
It's like Fisher Price, my first spiritual experience.
As I said, like my dad would, like everything that I inherited from him smells like Nag Champa.
I'm here to remind you of that.
Yeah, thank you.
That was also on our rider. It was, I want to stay in Coburg and I want the smell of Nag Champa wherever I go.
The next song is an Uproot indie track, and for me that's the perfect example of a song that is like on a 99 BPM, but it's like pumping. It's so high energy.
Hell yeah.
And I'm already so excited.
Fuck yeah. Get excited. We've got Martha Van Straaten ready to pump. I'm ready to pump. Let's very techno of you just to loop the first 2 bars here and just slowly bring it in. Okay, nice. Well, we're beginning to pump over here. I love watching you DJ.
Punjab.
Hey, can I give you a compliment? You're a really good technical DJ. It's really great watching you mix and utilize so many parts of your brain.
That makes me really happy because I feel that's the cool thing about DJing is that, I mean, there's not really rules.
Totally.
There's not really right or wrong. And
Yeah.
I think that's the beautiful thing. That it's like art, no? It's like,
It's only like
you do
art.
you.
Yeah, it's only like art. Don't get the wrong idea. If you're a DJ, you're not an artist.
You're not, but they call me, but you're not.
I mean, it's just so. No, I mean, it's just so great watching you like utilize like 3 different parts of your brain simultaneously with a filter, with a spiral, jogging simultaneously, and also mixing 2 tracks that weren't really designed to mix.
Not at all. Like we are all not designed to mix, but we're doing it.
Wow, there's a lot of quotable quotes here. Where is this from? It sounds like Punjabi.
Yeah. Punjab. Indian wedding
Have you been?
ceremony.
Have you been?
No, and that's actually my big dream is going to India.
Yes, same. Like, definitely.
Yeah, kind of like my childhood dream is going to India, and I feel because of that, I kind of want to make so much time for it that makes it so much harder to actually happen because I'm like, I want to go for like 3 months.
I get it. Yeah. And there's so much to see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm writing a film set in Rishikesh, northern India. And I was like, rather than just try and do the 6 months in India that India deserves, I'll just do 2 weeks, but just in Rishikesh.
Yes.
And then do like a proper Indian trip another time. But it's the top of my list. That's 100% where I want to go.
Oh my God, let's meet in India.
Yeah! All right, you're seeing the birth of a friendship here. God, it makes me nervous playing so slowly, mother.
Let's take it down.
You're meant to be like calming down my heart rate here. Through the fucking ceiling.
So in Germany, they have a new term for down tempo, which is
You gonna mock me again?
no, it's just funny. It's cute, and I think it also works in English because we call a snail a schnecke.
Schnecker.
A schnecke. So they started calling slow techno snackno.
Oh, that is so good. And we don't snack no for an answer. That is awesome. I love that.
So in German, it's schnackno.
Schnackno. We'll be doing some Schnacko today. Well, so with each episode, I always list the name of the artist, where they're from, and then the genre of music that we play. So do you mind if I call it electronic world music
I love
slash Techno.
Yeah, I love that.
How do you spell it?
I mean, I don't really use it for my music because I feel like since I'm more on that world music thing, it's like, but that, oh, I love that song. Oh, that's beautiful, Techno.
Have I played Techno? Is this Techno and that's
I
electronic
would
world music?
say like this is and that's not, but definitely I would say it's more Techno than like, I feel like
I've always identified as, you know, more Techno than the average guy.
I just feel when there's like so much percussion happening, it gives it more of like more
Totally.
up tempo,
Yep.
while when it's like more, yeah, kind of in that like techno build up, or yeah, like the techno
Yeah.
framing, it
Yeah.
just feels like
I mean,
actually slower, although it's the same BPM.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of framing, like structurally, the song's still kind of just having a look at this Uproot Andy track, it still follows like breakdown, release, kind of, it's like techno, but actually this kind of looks the same, but I mean, most techno is really like intro,
Yeah.
build,
Yeah.
drop, breakdown, build, drop, outro.
Yeah.
Whereas this is kind of up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah,
up,
it
down.
has like a little bit more break moments, which I love. But
Me
like,
too. The best
yeah.
part of the song is the break.
Yeah, totally. Just break all song long.
Yeah, well, let's just never even go back to the song. Just have one long break. That's the genre I'm starting. It's
I
called,
always loved the break. the
yeah, it's called
most,
break
yeah.
no. Hey, we got 13 minutes left. Martha Van
Time's
Straaten.
flying with you.
Oh, thank you. I've had so much fun with you. Thank you so
For real.
much. Hey, before you take us home, because this is already slowed down, so it says 5 minutes. This thing is going to go for the next fucking 20 minutes.
I used to have another edit of that one, but I don't think I have it on that stick. That would be so nice.
A question for you
Yes.
is, as a collector of global sounds, what is the sound, if any, of Australia? There's a face you're giving me that looks like you're like I'm going to offend you again. Yeah, no. Hey, look, no, I will handle my heart.
I don't think it's offending because I feel it's actually closer to the music that I play than it's actually to techno. But to me, Australia is like trance.
Okay.
But I think that's also like an old cliche, back to my cliche intolerant thinking.
I've always thought that about you, mother.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Cliche and
wolf in a
intolerant.
sheepskin. No, but
love that.
I feel Australia, I mean, people that I meet traveling and on festivals, I feel like the Australian people, they like to go wild and they have like the funny tie-dye and the smileys, which I totally do too.
Yeah. We make up for lack of history with being fucking dickheads.
But then I funnily feel also that trans people really love that music that I play also because they're also into that world sound.
The
and
same
global
sensibility
sound.
as we were just talking about. It still carries the same energy in it, you know.
Yeah, and it's more earthy. I think like
Yeah.
it's more earthy sound than the techno, which is more industrial.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew old with this one. Oh my god, that brings back memories.
Happy to oblige. Hey, take us home. Thank you so much, by the way. This has been the best. I've loved it. I've literally loved every second
Me
of it.
too.
You are awesome. She's just here going. That's my best Martha Van Straaten impression of B. Svendsen.
And yes, you're allowed to sample that.
Ah, thank you. We'll be sampling that. You can sample that later. I actually have a funny idea. Can I use that deck while we just muck around for a little while?
Yes, please.
You don't change what you're doing.
Let's play.
Yeah, we're playing. Hey, before we go, have you got anything else coming up? Anything to plug?
Say again.
Before we head off, is there anything else coming up in Martha Van Straaten land that the world needs to know about?
I totally forgot to promote somebody that I really wanted to promote, but
Well, it's too late. It's over now. No promotion. Nothing to see here.
But check him out, though. So, you don't know who? Go look for him.
Who? Who are we looking for?
I mean, one of my favorite producers that I feel should have like much more like that should be much more focused on is M-Rocks. It's also a person that I was here with 3 years ago. We played a tour together in Australia.
Oh, cool. M-Rocks?
M-Rocks, and I really wanted to play one of a track of his new album that just came out.
Sick.
But I forgot. Maybe I can still...
Yeah, you got six...
What about I want to hear this?
No, I've already done it. That was a tasteful rendition.
Did already.
Yeah.
We're gonna listen to it when we're done, okay? In the car, when you're... Yeah. Okay.
We are going to listen to... We're officially committed to Lou Bega, Mambo Number 5. I'm going to put it in the track list.
Wait, let's go.
Fucking right. People are going to look at the track list and see like Franco-Venezuelan traditional world music and Mambo Number 5. If that's not a reason to watch this episode, I have no idea what else. Yeah, play the track and anything else? What about you? I mean, you're going to go DJ under a full solar eclipse in 2 weeks.
So yeah, exactly. That was the bridge I wanted to build. So
a segue.
He's gonna come there too. We are a bunch of people from Berlin, friends that gonna all play the eclipse in Texas.
Nice.
And I'm so freaking excited about that. I can't actually wait.
Have you seen a solar eclipse before?
I saw one, and it was actually in the US. It was kind of like
Oregon 2017?
Yeah, were you there?
I saw the same one.
No way. Shit. That's why we have this unusual strong bond.
Yeah, it's because we've both been underneath the same thing, and we both got into LimeWire at the same time. Yeah, that eclipse was literally the best thing I've ever laid my eyes on.
I think so, yeah. It was sick. I didn't manage. I'm just going to play it to you.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it actually deserves like a little break before. It's so good.
That is what we love. This makes me want to take a leisurely walk around the block. You want to join me?
Okay, in the car. Let's walk in the car around the block. So yeah, that's what's coming up, like a little US tour, going to Mexico for a little thing, and yeah, I'm just so happy I'm on the road again. It's been so great.
That's awesome. Well, the road's happy to have you. Thanks for coming to Australia for the fifth time?
Fourth time, yeah.
Fourth time, yeah, it's awesome. We're really stoked to have you here. Have a great gig tonight with my friend MONTOYA. Shout out to Louis.
Shout out to Louis, we love you. We love you so fucking much, you know that.
Wow, that's nice. It sounds like you love him more than Annika and Oliver.
I do, because he's a friend.
You know what?
I mean, we are just, yeah, I love him. He's the best person.
And enjoy...
And also a cool musician.
He's a fucking great musician as well. And one of my dearest, oldest and best friends, shout out to Miles.
We love you.
We love you.
More than the rest.
But Miles plays guitar in MONTOYA.
Oh, in the ensemble.
Yeah,
oh, that's
ensemble.
cool.
So
I
used to
didn't
play in a
meet
punk
him,
band.
but he seemed like they all seem to be also
Oh, you met him?
fun.
You
no, I didn't yet. I'm just following them on social media.
Love that.
So I exactly know who's
You
Miles.
fucking weird stalker.
Yeah, I am.
Don't worry, to be honest, before today, I was a weird stalker of you as well. Oh, the song's about to finish. Oh, boy, I better cue up the outro. Oh, I've got a little outro. Can you spiral us out?
So spiral that out for you.
With that Martha Van Straaten on... fucking fuck that up. With that Martha Van Straaten on Coburg Up Late. Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure. So nice meeting you.
You're the best.
I love your garage.
Oh, thanks. Remember, whatever you do, may you do it with passion. And may we all truly endeavour to be kind to each other, the world around us, and ourselves. I've been DJ Be Kind to Other People with Martha Van Straaten. Play
nice. Yes. Love it. Oh my God. So good. So much fun. Time's running here in your garage.